you look up one day and you're like 310 pounds. Holy shit, I'm 310 pounds. And you look in the mirror and, well, you start growing a beard out because I don't like how I look with two chins. And these evolutions. So it puts you in such a place that you just stop looking at the scale.
Yeah.
And you just stop posting pictures of yourself. Or you only post a picture of yourself when it comes back like, oh my God, I don't look so bad. Like, it's not even, you don't look at it like, man, I look good, or wow, I want people to see my friends and my family. It's, holy shit, I don't look fucking horrible. I'm going to post this. All right. That's a small thing, but that's a fucked up thing in your mind, that you are so certain you look bad. You are so certain the world sees you in a terrible way for the horrible, ugly, disgusting, fucking fat pig you are, that when you don't, you're like, hey, let's go out tonight. Let's drink some beers. Let's celebrate this. It's not so bad. I'm doing all right. I had one salad this week.
Listen, I utterly know what you're talking about. I still am haunted by that today, and I'm under 15% body fat, and it still haunts me, this idea, because given my state of mind on any given day, I go like, I was working and out of town for a number of months, but it was almost too exhausting to even participate in Instagram, because it was just like, no, I'm working. I'm not in the gym as much as I normally would be. So I know I look like shit. So I'm just not posting anything. And I took a couple months off, and it was like, wait a second, nothing's really changed. I still am going to the gym. I still am eating right. I haven't gained any weight. What the fuck is wrong with me? And I think, unfortunately, what we're talking about, this experience, I think that's like the hottest girl on Instagram experiences that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would be willing to bet she's not just throwing up any picture.
Yeah. What I'm sad about those type of girls, and we know a few of them, I'm sure, the validation I got from playing, I know the addiction of that.
Yeah.
They're getting it from that. That's a very sad thing, man. If you're getting validation from the internet, you are in deep, deep trouble.
Yeah.
If you are deriving your personal self-worth from the consensus of the anonymous masses, you are in deep waters, friend. Because that's a fickle environment, man. And I don't know if you're this way, but 100 people can come up to me after a show and tell me it was a great show and I had a great time and ask to take a picture. And then I'll see one comment online of somebody that was like, that piece of shit, that hack bastard. And I'm like, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
What exactly was it that you didn't like?
Listen,
that's all I want to do. And it's the 100 that like me, I don't care.
There's
the one that hates me, I want to be like, why?
Yeah.
And it's that same thing where it's like, somebody tells me, so if I get a compliment, Ethan, and I know this is gonna sound like bullshit, but this is the fucking truth. Even now, if I get a compliment, if a girl comes up to me and she's like, wow, you're handsome, I don't believe her. I think she's lying or someone's putting me on. If somebody's like, you fat piece of shit, I'm like, all right, well, he's telling me the truth. I disagree with him, but all right, at least I know he's being real. And that's fucked. It's fucked. It's a weird thing because everybody thinks I'm like this overconfident. I'm confident in things that I've read and things like if you want to talk to me about something that I feel very knowledgeable on, I'm not going to acquiesce. I'm not going to be like, no, okay, well, different opinion. I'm like, no, you're wrong. No, right. This happened. No. But if you're like, hey man, you're handsome. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I get it. You're handsome too. Or this
are you setting me up here for something? Yeah.
Very weird, man. It's very weird. It's a very weird feeling.
It is, and I'm sure some very smart psychologists could explain to us why we are attracted to negativity like that. Because I'm with you. If I put a picture up and get 50 or 100 people saying like, "This is really impressive" or "This is helping me," that makes me feel good. But the thing that will catch my attention most and kind of take up the majority of my thought process is like, you're doing it wrong, or you look like shit, or you're still fat, or anything like that. And I'll be like, motherfucker, I'll spend some time, you know, thinking about this and coming up with a witty comeback. But I think the greatest thing, I love Joe Rogan, but like the thing that I love that he says repeatedly is don't read the comments. And I think
Sure.
he's very right. And I try
Sure.
very hard to stay away from the comments because you put something out there. I hope people enjoy it. If they don't, go fuck yourself.
Sure. Sure. There's no doubt about it. You know, we had a big discussion. I'm good friends with Eva Lovia, the former adult entertainment star, current adult entertainment star, and she's looking to rebrand herself as, you know, Candace. She's brilliant woman, really, really smart. And she went on Barstool a couple of times, and the comments were brutal, and she made the mistake of reading them,
Yeah.
and
And it's devastating.
it's devastating. Because you know why? Because it's conflict without resolution. Every day I walk, people know who I am. Once or twice a day, someone will be like, "Hey, Gerard, love your videos." I'll be like, "Bro, thank you." Never get hate. Never. Right. Nobody is ever mean to me within arm's length. Amazing how that happens.
The real world people are polite and nice.
Yep. Amazing how it's always a cat avatar with, you know. So I don't, that stuff doesn't really bother me anymore at all. I'm telling you, I'm sick. I'm sick in the head. What bothers me is like when I'll post something of me at the gym and like girls will get in DMs and be like, "Oh, another thirst trap" or something like that. And I'm like, "Thirst trap, sister." I'm just trying to do counter propaganda for all the all the 10 years of shit photos that people tagged me in.
Right.
I'm just trying to level the playing field a little bit. Like,
yeah.
like I'm just trying to set the record straight, guys. It wasn't always like that. Like that's, you know, I'm not trying to thirst trap at all. Look, if you want to run in my DMs, I ain't gonna stop you. Go for it, you know. But at the same time, like I can promise you, that is not the intention of me posting that picture. I swear to God, it's almost like, you know, yeah, you know, it's almost like I want to write, like I hope my exes see it, but not like my exes see it so that it's like, wow, he looks good. I hope my exes see it for it was like, whew, man, you know, thanks. If people knew we were together, like, you know, hey, I want to be like, I got you, girl. You can brag about this again, like, you know, because I've been on the other side of that, and there's nothing worse than when, you know, there was a girl everybody knew you were with, kind of lets herself go too, and you're like, baby, get it. You got to get it back together here. People know get it back together. Like, you know, you're representing me still. Like,
I mean, exactly what you're talking about was one of the biggest impetuses for me to get my shit together, simply because like I had a girl who cared about me and didn't care, had like literally as though I'd shallow howled her. You know that movie Shallow Hal?
Of course.
So like I would walk around sometimes going like, she has no idea what I look like. She has no clue, because it just was so much not a part of her awareness. And part of it was like, I'm embarrassed for her to be out in public with her. Like she would want to give me a kiss and I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're tarnishing yourself trying to kiss me in public. I didn't want to hand or anything. I wanted to, you know.
Go ahead.
And I just, there was a thing of like, I don't want her to be embarrassed, even though she's not. I'm embarrassed on her behalf about myself. It's crazy.
I do a bit, and my bit is the easiest way to turn me off is to have sex with me. Like I'll look at you after.
God damn it, you would do that?
If you exactly, it's like how can I respect somebody that would have sex with this? What is wrong with you? Yeah. You're gross. You disgust me. Get out of here. Just get out of here. Like, what happened along the way to you that you would be attracted to this? Ugh, you're horrible. Get out of here. Like, you know.
But there is somehow a little bit of truth to that.
Oh, there's a lot of bit of truth to it.
I hated myself. Anybody,
totally.
And you could like me. So this was the one time for me where it was like, she likes me and I like her so much. and
Mhm.
I'm not grossed out that she likes me. How do I fix this? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And I just went to work.
Yeah, you want to talk about the psychology of it, man. The psychology, like this is how I used to get chicks in Brooklyn, like was they'd hate me for my political views, but they hate themselves more, and the enemy of their enemy is their friend. So then they ended up sleeping with me because they hated themselves so much.